Microsoft has thankfully changed its mind about giving us security updates if we don't want to install Windows 11 for whatever reason. And that's a good thing, since many of us kinda don't want to change from Windows 10. So I'm going to show you 2 ways that you can get your security updates for free and continue to use your device for at least another year. Just in case you weren't aware, let me catch you up. Windows 10 is going to come to an end of life on October 14th, 2025. That means you will no longer get no new feature, no more supports, and no more updates. But you're still going to get security updates, which is what we really care about. To get these, all you have to do is join what is called the Extended Security Updates, or ESU program. And to be clear, this is only about security updates. You're still not going to get any other fixes, no Windows feature improvements or technical support, if anybody actually uses that. And so if your graphics card has an update and it crashes your system, don't expect Microsoft to fix it. So just a heads up on that. Okay, so there are 3 ways to get the ESU program. The first is you can pay for it, $30, and it's a once-off fee, and that's going to give you security updates for another year. But if you want it for free, there are 2 ways of doing that. The first is that you need to enable your Windows backup to sync your settings and your folders to OneDrive. What's the catch? Well, Windows Backup uses OneDrive, which provides you 5 gigs of free storage. So if you've got more than 5 gigs of files being backed up, then you're going to be paying additional storage charges. Now, if you don't want to back up your documents to Microsoft and you have your own backup system, because everybody needs a backup system, then what you can do is configure your OneDrive to not back up your folders at all. I've also seen some people create a new document folder and a new pictures folders and a new video folders, and then simply put some random stuff into the official OneDrive backup stuff. So technically that still gets backed up, and that technically still qualifies as having Windows backup enabled. And just to be also super clear, that when you enable Windows backup, you will still be backing up your Windows settings and other bits from your computer. And the idea with this is to make it easier for you to move to a new computer. Very, very much like when you get a new phone and you take your settings and your apps from one phone to another. It's pretty much the same thing. The second way to get the ESU security updates for free is by redeeming 1,000 Microsoft rewards points. I don't know why people are not talking about this, but this is something that people are not aware of it. You may already even have some points, and even if you don't have enough points, there's still plenty of time to get you those points. Now, these points are like your traditional loyalty points that you get with, say, an airline's credit card, where every time you swipe your card, you get some travel miles. And since you only need 1,000 points to get the ESU, here is how you can do it right now. Right, so you want to head over to rewards.bing.com/welcome, and you'll see this little screen. We want to head up right to the top, and we want to click on sign in, then obviously put in your Microsoft username and password, then scroll down until you see visit the dashboard, and then click on that. Now, in your dashboard, you may already have a whole bunch of points that you didn't know that you had. So if you got over 1,000, you're pretty much good to go. If you don't have that, these are all the things that give you points. So for example, finding a place to stay, that gives you 10 points. Simply click on it, click on this little pop-up that opens up, then actually do a search for places to stay. So I'm actually heading to New York, so I'm going to click on that. And just like that, you've just earned yourself 10 points. And there you go, it's completed. Now you can do another one. Let's find a recipe. For example, learn a new recipe. Sure. Click on that. That's 10 points. Little pop-up opens up. Click on that. Go. Type in the recipe. I'm kind of feeling like banana bread. So let's just find a recipe for banana bread. And there we go. We just earned another 10 points. Super simple. And side note, the results are actually pretty friggin' good. So definitely worth giving it a shot. Oh, here's a good one. This one earns 500 bonus points. So all you got to do, download the Bing app, run a search over 2 days, get yourself 500 points. Super simple. Get your points very quickly. Side note, if you click on redeem, there's actually some pretty cool stuff in here. So well worth exploring. So, as you can see, getting 1,000 points can be done really, really quickly. And on top of that, you really do get to see how Bing works. Now, a lot of people haven't even tried Bing for whatever reason. But to be honest, there's some really good stuff in there. And sometimes I actually prefer that over to the other search engines. So it's well worth checking out Anyway, right, now that you're on your way to getting your loyalty points and getting your 1,000 points, or you're ready to switch on your backup, here is how you can actually enroll in ESU. Firstly, you must be running Windows 10 version 22H for Home or Professional, Pro, Education or Workstation Edition, and you must have the latest Windows update installed. To check your system, just do this. Right, in your Windows Start, right click on the Start button and then choose System, click on that. When that pops up, go all the way down to the bottom and then you'll see Edition. This is Windows 10 Home 22H2. So this system is ready to go. Now you got to make sure that you're obviously logged in with the administrator account so you can make changes to your system, and now you're ready to hit the final bit, which is actually doing the enrollment. Right, back to the start we go, to the search, and we're going to type their settings. And once that comes up, let's click on that option, and then you'll see a screen that looks like this. At the bottom, click on Update and Security, and here you'll see the normal Windows update. Now I've got an option to install Windows 11, or on the right hand side, I've got this option, Enroll in the Extended Security Update. Click on Enroll now. Click on that. And then this little screen pops up, and this is basically telling you that, look, Windows 10 is coming to an end on October 14th, and get the extended program for your 10 devices. Click on Next. Now, this is currently checking to see where I've got, and it tells me, look, I'm eligible at no extra cost because I'm already backing up my Windows using the backup system. Now, if you don't use the Windows backup like I do, your final screen will look something like this. I don't know, somewhere on the screen here. And all you're going to do is select the rewards option and simply follow the prompt. And that's pretty much it. Your Windows is now protected for another year for free. And realistically, a lot is going to happen in 2026. There may even be Windows 12 that we keep hearing about. So this just buys you the time to make your decision. Honestly, if you haven't tried Windows 11, or maybe you tried Windows 11 right when it came out, I fully understand why you're so hesitant against it. It has come a very long way. I'm running it completely fine on a couple of my laptops, so it's actually worth giving that a shot if your computer can handle it, and if you want to, of course. I'm also going to throw out there that as much shit as we give Microsoft, it is unrealistic to expect a company to support a 10-year-old operating system. I mean, remember, it was built with legacy code, and so much has changed in the tech world. We have faster processors, faster devices. To take advantage of all that, we've got old code, 32-bit, now we've got 64-bit. So it's like expecting your Ford dealership to continue to carry parts for your 1964 Ford. It's just unrealistic. But of course, if you absolutely hate Microsoft that much for whatever your personal reason is, and that's perfectly fine, you can always switch to Linux, which I'm sure you're going to see a lot in the comments. Linux has also changed over the years, and there are some really fantastic options, especially if you don't work on a team that shares Microsoft Office documents, or you don't have anything super specific like you must be using Adobe to edit your videos. I have a whole bunch of switching to Linux videos that you can check right over here, but before you head out, give the video a quick thumbs up. I will see you over there. Let's go.